Okay, this is how to enter new orders into the timesheet. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into Dropbox and you're gonna look for the new orders folder. Click on that. It's gonna take you to the folders that we have inside, and you're gonna go to the folder that says enter in timesheet. So just double click on that. So you're going to see different orders in there. Some of them will have TD at the end. That means that the order has already been entered into the timesheet. So you can just move on to the next one that doesn't have any of that notification on the bottom. So we're going to go into this one for Lily Lee. I'm just going to open it up. All right, and this is our invoice. So the event date here is 11/23. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back into Dropbox, and you're gonna go down to the folder that says timesheets, and you're gonna find the payroll sheet that's gonna coordinate with that event. So that event is on the 23rd, so it would fall into the week that ends on the 26th of November. So I'm gonna open up this payroll sheet here, or timesheet as we call them. Okay, so the 23rd is Thanksgiving, which is a Thursday, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm clicked on the Thursday tab, make sure the date looks like it's where it needs to be. Just click on that, close it out. So this is all for the 23rd. Perfect. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna fill out the client name, invoice, contracted time, number of hours, city of event, and position. Those are the only things you need to fill out. The rest of it will populate on its own. So we have for Lily Lee, her event's going to be in LA. It's going to be from 4:30 to 8:30, and she has 2 waiters here. So it's important to make that notification when you're entering your timesheet that you create 2 lines, since we're going to have 2 waiters. Also be sure to double check in here, because sometimes we have multiple positions. A different staff member might start at a different time, so you're going to want to put that time in instead of what's noted here. So just make sure you double check everything. Okay, so going back to here, we have Lily Lee. Her invoice number is going to be noted for you on that PDF, which is 27345. The contracted start time on that invoice is 4:30. So they're only scheduled for 4 hours. So you're gonna put 4:30 p.m. and then the number of contracted hours is 4. So you put that in and just go over to the city of the event, which is gonna be Los Angeles. And then the position that they have hired us for is waiters. So we just put waiter. And then what you can do is just copy and paste this in there. Cancel, Control C, Control V, and you can do that for the rest of the lines. This is 4. Sometimes if you type it in as well, it'll just populate itself and match it. You just hit enter, and that will be great. So then once you've entered that one in, you just hit save up at the top, and then you can close your invoice. And once you've done the timesheet for an invoice, you just go back, you right click on the invoice, you go down to rename, and you can put TD, which is timesheet done, and hit enter. And that's about it. That's how you do those. Like I said, just make sure you look at the invoice entirely, because sometimes there's at least 5 different positions on there, like bartenders, waiters, event hosts, things like that. And you want to make a line for each person and for the right quantity of people that we have. And for catering clients, those ones are a little bit different. So let me just give you an example of what the catering client invoice looks like. So when you're doing catering client, what we do is these are, in the quantity, these are the number of hours that we're working. It's not how many people. So for catering clients, it's going to be 1 waiter for 5 hours, and so we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 waiters total that you need to make line items for this event date, and this will be for 5 hours of work. So that's how catering clients go. So when you enter that in, you just got to make sure you do this one the right way. And that's it.